Hello, this is Mrs. Morris, the head of RE. I might be your RE teacher this year, or I could have taught you last year, but you also might have Mr. McHugh. I'm just going to run through with you what happens if you take the GCSE as an option for RE, what we'll study, how we'll study it, and what RE can do for you with your career in the future. So first of all, to know that we are taking the AQA Religious Studies Specification A. So with AQA is our exam board and we're doing Spec A. Okay, so if you choose to do RE at GCSE level, you'll have 3 lessons a week in year 9, 10 and 11. We cover the whole of the course in years 9 and 10, and then in year 11 we revisit it and we basically go back over things and practice essay questions, etc. With regard to the content. Okay, so in the course we reflect upon and explore questions about the meaning of life and religious responses to moral issues. And we do teach you about 2 different religions, that is Islam and Christianity, and we help you develop empathetic skills so that you will understand where people that you meet in your lifetime are coming from in their background in regard to their religion. So there are 2 papers on the GCSE RE, and paper 1 is religion. So the religions that I've chosen for this are Christianity and Islam. So what will happen is you will have 1 paper at the end of year 11 on religion. You will have a section on Christianity and a section on Islam, and we will look at the beliefs and practices for those religions within that. Paper 2 is Thematic Studies. So we're looking at things like relationships and families. So for example, we do about divorce, we do about homosexuality, we do about marriage and whether it's still viable in the modern day world, and we do same-sex relationships. Religion and life, we're looking at topics such as abortion, euthanasia, and life after death. Also the creation of the world and whether you believe that God created the world or it was the Big Bang. In religion, peace and conflict, that's the 3rd thing that we will study. We're looking at things like why do wars happen? Is religion a major cause of religion? But also we look at peace, people who believe that peace and pacifism is the way that we should be living our lives. We also look at topics such as terrorism within there. Then the religion, crime and punishment, and that's things like how we punish criminals in the UK, the treatment of criminals, are prisons effective, and also things like capital punishment come up on that exam. So you will do 4 topics on paper 2 and 2 double topics on paper 1. Okay, and it's all exam. So each exam, paper 1 and paper 2, will be worth 50% of the final mark. On each section of the exam, you will have to do 5 questions and they will always look the same. So question 1 will always be a multiple choice question. Question 2 will always be a short answer. For example, give 2 reasons for abortion. And you would have to just do 1-word answers for that. Question 3 is always the same, and they will always ask you for 2 points of view on a topic. So rather than saying give 2 reasons for abortion, it might be explain 2 reasons for abortion. Question 4 is very similar. It's just that you are expected to add quotes, and in every section of the exam you will have a 12-mark essay question to answer. Okay, so when you join the GCSE group, you will be given on your first lesson a revision guide. You will keep that, okay, and you will keep that for the 3 years actually that we will be studying the course. That will be yours at home to just use. Sometimes I will set homeworks with that. Sometimes if, for example, we had to go to remote learning at any point, that's a really good, useful thing to have. Okay, at the start of every topic, we do issue a learning map to students. So, for example, this is the religion and life one here. And basically, you stick that in your exercise book. We go through each part of the topic in turn. You tick off when you covered that. But also, you can see that there will be test questions on each of the topics, which we will revisit at a later point, and that basically aids the retrieval and the memory of that and the recall of that information. Keywords are really important in RE, and we do a spelling test of keywords once every 2 weeks for students. Okay, so that's first of all because on the exam you do get marked for SPAG, spelling, punctuation and grammar, and you're expected to spell the words right. But also the keywords, the more keywords that you can use in an answer, the better. And it's just getting students to remember what those keywords are. Sometimes if you put a keyword in inverted commas in an essay question or an answer, you can also get extra marks and that will be counted as a quote. So keywords are absolutely vital in what we're studying as well. Right, so why is RE a useful GCSE? Well, obviously we're living in a multicultural society, and if you want to go out into a place of work in the future, you will be expected to be able to interact with people from different faiths and backgrounds and cultures who might not be the same as you, who might be different. And basically, it's a good thing to say in an interview that you've got RE, because you will be able to say, well, I understand the people that I will be coming into contact with during my working life, whether that's colleagues or clients. And I think that it does cut down on prejudice by knowledge about other cultures and religions is very powerful, and it does cut down on prejudice in the workplace. Careers that you could go into having RE, obviously you can't just go into a career with one GCSE, you need a combination of as many different ones as possible. For example, if you've chosen sciences or whatever as your other options, RE could be a good one to sort of counteract that and to show that you're good at different things, not just sciences. Any career path really where you'll be working with people, whether that's in public service, education, law, social services, nursing, the police, counselling, local government, even working in a shop. It basically informs you about people who might be different than you, and you can use RE in basically any career which involves working with people, which basically is most careers. Right, if you do have any further questions about what the GCSE involves, or you want, if you want more information, you can either email me, Mrs. Morris, at smo@littlelever.bolton.scu.uk, or Mr. McHugh, or you can just ask us on your Google Classroom in the chat questions at any time on, for example, the stream. Okay, so any questions, please see your RE teacher. Thank you very much.